Well, the reason why we initially made contact with OCVT is because of a problem with my daughter's vision. The initial diagnosis with lazy eye, we didn't have a problem with that. They started the treatment and the patching and so forth, and the glasses that she received, they did an adequate job of actually allowing her to see somewhat, but it really didn't give us the satisfaction and comfort that we need to know that her vision would progress and get better. We initially were told that patching was the only way to actually solve the issue that she had, and the specialist actually told us at some point there was nothing that we could do with that because of her age. We didn't want to hear that. That wasn't satisfactory for us, so we started our search and we ran across the profile of Dr. Larson online and did a lot of reading and understanding of what she actually delivered and the specialty that she provided. And upon the initial appointment with Dr. Larson, she told us that Mia's diagnosis, that would be no problem, and they actually could show some improvement and improve her vision. And with that said, the program initiated. We were very happy with the initial diagnosis. We were very happy with the treatment plan that was put in place. The staff was great. We were connected with Jonathan right off the bat. He's one of the technicians that provided service to Mia and aided her through the initial visits, and everything went great. We were really satisfied with that. At this point, I would say that if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't do it any other way. I'm very happy. I'm very satisfied with the results. Mia is very satisfied. Dr. Lawson delivered what she stated, and that would be that it could improve Mia's vision and her diagnosed lazy eye. It was really empowering, I think, from the point that someone took it as a positive that the techniques and the service that was provided would actually render the results, and we're very happy with that as a family. And that's how we originally got associated with OCVT. Our lives have been impacted by OCVT. Nothing but positives. It really delivered something that I really didn't expect. The results, I would hope, would be of measure, but not at the level in which the improvements actually have shown up to this point. We were really concerned and carried a fair amount of guilt associated with just not knowing the level of issue that Mia had with her vision, and hoping and trusting in the doctors and the initial treatment of that by actually diagnosing her and giving her glasses in the patching process, and that would help and remedy the problem. But after learning that Mia's vision was a lot worse than anticipated, Mia brought it to our attention just by her willingness to improve in just something like sports. And with sports, she had a very difficult time judging the ball in terms of its proximity to her. And that's when it really hit home for us that we needed to do something different. And by finding Dr. Larson and the things that they were able to do through the treatment plan that Mia received, it changed the way we actually think. It changed the way that I think, because thinking that a diagnosis would impact someone for the rest of their life with a girl that seemed perfectly healthy, didn't seem to really have anything that would stand in her way in terms of being successful in life, but to find that something that was diagnosed and something that was treated, it just really wasn't going to be sufficient for the needs that she had going forward. How did it change Mia's life specifically? Outside of us, I would say Mia got the greatest bounty from the entire treatment plan that was put into play for her. When Mia was in 5th grade, it was really easy to see that she had started to find something that was an academic challenge for her. But it wasn't because of her academic level or her awareness of what to do in the classroom. It was that the format for class had changed. They had gone from just working on individual worksheets every day in class to actually utilizing the book to work from page or from book to page and page to book. And that presented a challenge for her. And understanding that she wasn't the student that lagged in any academic area, that was troubling to us initially. And it really started to become evident that she wasn't able to track from the books to her page accurately, and it often rendered unsatisfactory results for her. And just watching the change that took place from the time that Nia received a diagnosis here at OCVT and actually started to become engaged in the process and the treatments that we're giving on a weekly basis, those things soon came to be just what they should have been in the initial beginning of her 5th grade year. They shouldn't have been a challenge, and she adjusted fine. Her grades got back to where they were when she was in 4th grade, and it just made us feel that much more, I guess, confident that she was going to be okay. So yes, it had an impact on us. It had a positive impact on us. But I think it had a life-changing impact on Nia. Speaking with Dr. Larson, and you really get a taste for what the importance is of having correct vision at that age, to know that kids at some point have challenges that they're going to meet academically. Those academic challenges shouldn't be derailed or become monumental to a point where a kid loses interest in the schoolwork that they're doing, and understanding that that could be because she did not have the proper vision tool to excel in class anymore. It definitely had a positive impact on us, and I sit with a smile on my face because I feel that much better about her future. And this truly was a great gift to find OCVT and what the team here has delivered for me. And so impact on our lives, impact on her lives, it's immeasurable. I can't measure that with any kind of dollar figure. I can't measure it with any kind of instrument. It is just a feeling in your heart. It's a feeling in your soul that she has everything she needs, and the things that she didn't have with her vision, they've made that a less component in the challenge area of life, and now she can look forward to a great future and not have vision as being an obstacle.